In comparing the United States to Rome, it is supposing that we as a country are also an empire. I think that this is an accurate statement. We may not collect taxes and dues from other countries as Rome did, nor do we demand a military force from countries, but we do seek to spread democracy to all other countries. We have deposed dictators in many countries in South America and Central America. In some of these countries, we have set up economic systems that make them dependent upon us, for example, Venezuela. We have many of the same legal practices that were developed in Rome, particularly the democratic aspects which they perfected. Many of our legal terms are in Latin, adapted directly from the Romans. We are one of the strongest military powers of this age, and we frequently utilize this military might to spread democracy in other countries, namely the Middle East. While we are not actively collecting taxes from these people, we do receive many benefits, such as oil and other valuable resources. One thing that seems interesting to me is the ways Romans approached citizenship. One could become a citizen by fighting in the military in early Roman times. This was seen as a benefit for the lower Roman soldiers who were not already citizens, and was quite compelling enough of a reason to fight in the army. Later in history, the Romans granted citizenship to people who proved valuable to the empire, such as merchants or people who proved useful in local government. This is interesting to compare to our citizenship laws, which share some similarities. We have visas that we grant to people that we foresee being useful to us. One question I have is how the Romans got so wealthy that they could afford to support the lower classes to win favor. These days we have .com millionaires, and you can earn your fortune off of inventing practically anything. But back in Roman times, there wasn't really all the technology we have now. People weren't getting rich by developing iPhone apps. So I guess I can't really imagine where these vast fortunes were coming from, so rich that they could afford to feed and clothe the masses in order to gain their favor and votes for public office.